they love the idea of all these original people being separated. So if you come out brown, you're not black. If you come out light, you're not. You know what I mean?
Right.
And all of that. And look, it's also a history of African American. You know what I mean? Any African American, let's say like in the 1800s to the 1950s, if they were my shade, they've already passed. You won't find them. You know what I mean? They've already become white. You know, and that's a reality that isn't so easily put for the Latino. You know what I mean? I mean, the only Latinos that really advocating passing or like just trying to do it naturally, like fluid, is really Cubans from Miami. You know what I mean? Because we're always white rooted, and you know they have their special status and stuff. You know what I mean? But they come from a different tradition. They were really the whites that were in Cuba that weren't original anyway from the beginning. They were never white. They were never black. They were white. You know what I mean? Now they come here as Cubans.
Right.
It's hilarious.
But wasn't they sending whites to like Cuba and all of the?
Well, you know, Cuba, you know, especially during the Batista regime, you know, it was a famous place for the laundering of capital, and it gives some root. It's in the history of multinational corporations. Some of the research of the beginnings of that go to Cuba, you know, because that's why they went there. Like, how can we figure out how to make massive amounts of money beyond the government confines of the U.S.? And that was first developed in Cuba like that. You know what I mean? You know, and that's why it was such a big deal when Fidel, you know, got rid of it. When Fidel took over, they thought he was just gonna be, you know, oh, we got rid of Noriega, we put another guy in his place. They thought it was gonna be one of those things. We got rid of the drug head, we put another guy in. They thought he just wanted to be the man. Then when he started to get rid of, like, you know, American companies, the banks, all of that, and, you know, he made the banks part of, you know, he took ownership of everything as a country. That means that the monies that were made that get funneled outside of to America, they now belong to Cuba. They're all national properties, right? And that was huge. They had to do something. It was really like, you know, he's a damn communist, you know? Which really he wasn't communist. Communist is really failed socialism. He really was a socialist, you know what I mean? Because there's no communist system that did what Cuba did and educated the whole populace, was able to, you know, make medical, free healthcare. You know what I mean? That was so viable that these doctors ended up treating the world. You know what I mean? And still do. You know, still do. Most of the natural disasters first get relief from Cuban doctors. You know? So that's still going on. Still.
If Mecca did this.